All right, good morning, everybody. It is Monday here in New Orleans. We are in the French Quarter, just off of Canal Street. Woke up about 6 a.m. Anyways, here's you know, this is just a part of a tree. I'm really quick on it. I'll wait till more people are on, you know. But anyways, yeah, just a few things that I've noticed just walking around. Yeah, it's not raining anymore. And you know what? Not too windy. Ida has downgraded to a tropical storm. But, you know, the power's still out. 911 still not working. So it's where we're at. But anyways, I'm just hovering around this car. And you almost got to look up because... So here's the thing. That, boom, is a street light. So, I mean, you look at that. There's just glass everywhere. This one car was not so lucky. You see this massive tree limb. Actually, I would argue that's the top of the tree. Top of the tree fell onto this car, and see, like, I don't even know where that pole came from. Like, where did that come from? So the top of the tree, okay. I saw this too and just thought, wow, how strong, just off its hinges. What's going on? Think of how strong this had to be. And everywhere you go, glass. Just glass. Yep. Everywhere, just glass. You know what? So still no power, right? Still can't call 911. You can, that's not going to do anything for you. All right, so it looks like, morning, man. Looks like this tree limb came from over there. I mean, this is, you know, when we were walking around, I'm just trying to point out, like, when we say the winds were, you know, over 100 miles per hour sustained, you think about how strong is that? So I'm, you know, I'm making sure I gotta keep my head on a swivel because something might fall from above. Another street light. Oh shit! Watch out for the birds. And here's the other thing. So a lot of, so I was wondering where homeless folks went, and you know what? A lot of homeless people, if you've been to New Orleans recently, and maybe not because of the pandemic, they'll sleep here. I mean, they got the glass right there. I just... news crews, but I mean, so this is tree limb, big old tree limb, and then the top of the tree. Yeah. Back over here really quick. I just think about how strong those winds had to be to rip this big, humongous door. Look at that. Off its hinges. You know that door was there for a long time. Decades. That sign holding on by a thread. This is another massive tree limb. Street lights. So there's glass. This is why at certain point, it's just, you see glass breaking. You hear, yesterday, you know, when we were out here, you just nonstop would hear glass breaking. Then you look around to see where it happened. But that's the thing with the wind, it's so strong. You take glass and send it flying in the air, and it's dangerous. All right, so we're back to Canal Street right here. Obviously still without power. Across the street here. Yeah. This is so this is where we did our 5:30 live shot yesterday, and right before the live shot we were talking, trying to figure out what we're gonna do, and then we did the live shot, and then right right as we're live, I look up and I realize where these huge sheets of metal were coming from, making all this noise. It took me forever to figure it out. So they were over here. Make sure it's good to cross. All right. So the metal was over here, right? And I was like, where did I thought it was like a street sign. It's like, where did it even come from? Right there. That billboard. Yeah, not all of it fell. Well, just imagine being hit by that. So it came from all the way up there. These pieces of wood, like that was from likely. There you go. This is another chunk of that billboard. This is what we were hearing during our live shot. And then shortly after it went flying. Man, but think about that. Think about how strong that had to be. So this came from there. We actually have video of it flying from the ground up into the sky from over here. I mean, whew. And then there's another chunk right there. Wow. All right. So yeah, we were under this awning, you know, and that was happening. But just think about that. Wow.
Anything, just text or call me. I'll be down.
There you go. That was impressive. Man, riding a wheelie. All right, so we made it back to Bourbon Street. Just wanted to show you Canal. As you can see, yeah, there are people back out walking around trying to take a look. Wow. The gentleman had a mask on. Totally, it's easy to forget when you're in the midst of a catastrophic so-called hurricane, a Cat 4. And we're obviously in the middle of a pandemic. The Delta variant is running rampant. And Louisiana is one of the worst right now when it comes to COVID cases. Honestly, kind of forgot. All right, so back on Bourbon Street. You know, if you take a look here, like these signs yesterday, just waving back and forth. And it's stuff like this. This is why, you know, at a certain point, you just gotta take cover because it's not safe anymore. Glass, chunks of metal. Hey, Dwayne, appreciate you. Yeah, we're probably gonna get there. But I tell you what, I think those people are dealing with enough. Don't want to, you know, put ourselves. That was dangerous. We don't want to put ourselves in harm's way. And then you got first responders trying to help people out, and then they got to help us. That's not it. But yeah, the plan today is to work on stuff here early on, get the cleanup efforts, and then, you know, go to another area, you know, whether that's Homa or one of the other parishes around here. And we'll figure that out here later on this morning. My man's got the blades. That's cool. Morning. Let me get out of this woman's live shot. Let's look though. Everywhere you look, it's glass. Oh, I got a kick out of this. Tom Brady survived Ida. Am I wearing the same jacket as her? Am I wearing the same jacket as her?
What?
Am I wearing the same jacket as her?
Looks like it.
All right. Doing okay? Doing all right. Actually, I haven't. Yeah, you too. That's another thing. I didn't even think about that with food. I mean, not stop in the middle of the road. Yeah, there we go. That feels better. Sorry. My boots are rubbing up against my leg. It's already starting to hurt, which means that's going to be a long day. Anyways, we'll switch shoes later. There we go. Alright, okay. Ooh, the dog's got to watch out for all the glass. Prohibition. Yeah, I mean, it's like stuff like this. These signs. Yeah, yesterday we're just waving back and forth. More. Like, look at that. That's smart, right? To make sure that they didn't. Look at that. Yeah. Yeah. Makes sense. The same thing with the hideout. Yep.
Hey, come back to the wall.
$8:22. All right. Stay on for about 8 more minutes. We gotta try to figure out what we're doing. Good to see you again. Man was over there. Alright, so it looks like people have already come to clean up. One. That man has been through it. I don't know where this sign came from, but so, we're not quite 24 hours since Ida made landfall. Still got a ways to go, but Ida now a tropical storm. Does anybody have family or friends in Louisiana that had to deal with Ida? And how did they fare? Did they escape? Say escape. Did they evacuate? Did they stay? And if so, how are they doing now? If you can, just go ahead in the comments, let me know. If you have family or friends here in Louisiana, did they evacuate or, did they stay and ride it out? How's it going, man? I'm just taking pictures of the Bourbon Street dude. Sorry about that. So I work for a Houston TV news station, and we're just down here covering the storm, the hurricane.
What about something cool? That's something cool in the hurricane.
Do what they tell me.
What's that?
The bosses.
Which news?
We're for a CBS station in Houston.
This wasn't that bad last night. Not that bad at all.
It was a fake storm? Huh?
There's man-made or man-controlled.
All right, man. Take care of yourself, all right? Someone said it was man-made. That's so crazy. All right. Hey, everybody. Good morning. Yeah. I man-made or man-controlled is what he said. Bless you. Yeah, no. Anyway, so a lot of debris, a lot of glass, and the fact that Ida is, thanks Ida, the fact that Ida is moving out of the area, the impacts are still here. Like 911 still not working, at least last check before I started this Facebook Live. 911 still not working. Sorry, getting all up in my grill. Still without power. The city doesn't have power. Catastrophic damage to one of the main transmissions that provides power. Is this one to New Orleans? That in itself is just. I mean, you think. So, in February, when we had our freeze in Houston, people were without power for a long time. This could be one of those situations. Here, let me flip this around. You just got to pray for the people out here in Louisiana. I mean, New Orleans, this does not look, obviously, as bad as some may have feared. But just think about all the other areas, the towns that just got obliterated that we haven't seen yet because the sun's still coming up. So keep everybody in New Orleans, in Louisiana, and anyone in Ida's path, even though it's downgrading, in your prayers, because a lot of people are cleaning up today. Dang, that whole thing was full of. one of the people I spoke to yesterday, and you know, we were out walking the neighborhood. I'm like, lady, what are you doing out here? She was with her husband. And she said, you know, we just wanted to see how we were doing so far, and then we're gonna go inside. But one of the things that she had said that to me is like, yeah, okay. She had the thing that she said was, you know, the French Quarter has been standing for 300 years. I don't think Ida's going to do anything to it. Well, Cynthia, I'm glad your family is okay. Yeah, that looked like that was just an old, I don't know what that is. Let's see, where did this tree come from? What in the world? Like, I'm trying to figure out where this even come from. You know where that tree came from? You know where that tree came from?
No, sir, no.
Like where?
I do not know.
Right? Wow. Oh, it's the top of that tree. Okay. That makes sense. Okay. So the top of that tree fell there. Okay. I couldn't figure it out. This area wasn't that bad. All right. So that is it. We're heading back to the hotel now. We're going to get together with Ralph. He's the photojournalist I've been working with. And you know what? The first day I texted him so early, I felt bad. And it wasn't even that early. It was like 7:50 or something, like 7:50. It was like 7:50, and I was texting him. And I woke him up, apparently. Anyways, yeah. I told him, how about this? You just text me when you wake up from now on. So I will not be texting around, but I'll be awake waiting for him. All right. Well, I'll keep posting these updates. You know, I think we're going to venture out, you know, if it's safe to do so a little later. Get some cleanup effort here, and then maybe head to Homa. I don't know. I think that's the last word I got. So anyways, y'all be good. All right.